Good morning all. I hope you guys are doing great. Student, today we discuss about basically plugin in After Effects, and we can use Copilot, Video Copilot plugin here. Okay, you can go to Google, and here is a Video Copilot. We have different types of plugin in Video Copilot, but here is a Element 3D. We can use Element 3D, and we can download Element 3D plugins from Video Copilot, and we can simply create different types of 3D options, 3D character, 3D buildings, or different types of 3D elements here for motion graphics and VFX. Okay, now we can download and install Element 3D for After Effects. Okay, we can open our After Effects software. First go to a file and create a project for particular this. Okay, don't save. We can create a new project, new composition. Click on new composition size, use here full HD. Okay, full HD, then you can use background black. Okay, basically select and fit. Okay, now we have basic composition, blank composition here. And after that we can go to create a new solid layer for creating Element 3D. Okay, now first right click on composition window, go to a new file, and here is the solid. We can simply select solid, and we can use element. Okay, press Element 3D for particular this, and create a background, then okay. Now we have other options. We can create a simple elements of Element 3D for particular this. Okay, first you can go to window option. Here is the option animation, effects and presets. We can open effects and presets and effect control. Okay, we have two different types of option. Okay, then first effect presets, we can go to Video Copilot option here. Click on Video Copilot and select element. Okay, simply select and drag and drop into. Okay, Element 3D option. When we create, first you can caps lock on, off caps lock. Okay, first we can create a go to a scene option. Okay, when we open a scene setup, we have different types of pattern. Here is a basically scene setup for a 3D object. Okay, now we have basically environment, different types of environment, 3D environment for particular this. We can use different types of map for the particular environment. We can change a color of environment according to this. Okay, here is the different types of options like gamma and contrast and brightness and saturation, input UV and UV option, offset. Okay, we have set environment particularly. Then here is the extrude option. When we create anything in our basic viewport, we can extrude particular this object. Okay, now here is the option. We can click on particular this arrow. We have different types of elements here. We can simply click, and our basic square box is set here in 3D view. We can change, we can create some different types of option like plane. We can create a basic plane also. Okay, now go to 3D view. Here is the 3D option. You can simply select your camera, and you can go to our prospect 3D view. We have option x-axis, we have option y-axis here, and we can also manage z-axis. Okay, Now we have other option, scale option. We can maintain and scale our object according to particular this. Okay, here is the basic window. We can simply go to our move tool and place our object according to y-axis. We can simply place our object. Okay. Here is the basically 3D option to create different types of object with help of particular. First increase the size so we can easily rectify. Okay, here is the move tool, x and y and z axis. Simply select scale, and we can simply, here is the uniform scale option. We can scale left and right also, but here is the uniform scale. We can simply click and uniform scale all object according to this. Okay, now we have other different types of option here. We can apply texture for particular this. We can place our particular object according to, here is the option. We can manage, select particular object, and we can individually maintain particular object. Basically scale. We have segments option here. We can use chamfer option for particular this object. Okay, we have option create x and y and z axis. We can easily place all object according to x, y, z axis. Basically here is the transform option. Okay, we can manage scale option. We can normal size. We can simply default normal size option used here. Okay, orbit your object according to 3D view. We can connect or place your object, okay, according to orbit view. Here is the option model. We can create a view, top, front, left, right, and other prospect preview option. Okay, we can apply UV mapping for particular this. We can use surface option. We can reflect option for particular this. We can apply reflection or environment reflection like self illumination option. We can use, okay, render, self illumination, and offset, different types of option here. Okay, now here is the option we can manage add texture for particular this. Okay, now go to presets, and here is the physical based textures. We can simply apply any text and drag and drop into particular window. Okay, now select any window and double click on it. We can simply apply our text for particular this window. Here is the physical material. Simply click and drag. Okay, now you can use basic material for particular plane. Now we have a render output for this. Okay, when you can apply all these options, we can option to manage different types of material also. Here is a default some basic shade. We can also apply some like wireframe material for particular this for motion graphics, and we can use some solid material for this. Okay, like wireframe. We can also apply this one for particular base wireframe, and we can manage a rotation, rotate particular object, so can easily view all object. Here is the chamfer option. We can manage the chamfer to create a different type of pattern. We can add a segment for particular this. Okay, so our object is more base object to create a motion graphics for particular. Okay, now we have basically option to create this kind of motion graphics wireframe animation. Okay, when you create all these things, simply you can go to and okay to manage your object. Okay, we have a 3D element object here, but we can't see 3D view because we don't have any 3D camera for particular this. Okay, so first go to project composition window and create new, and go to a new camera option. Okay, select camera. When we apply a camera, particular camera, we can select camera and go to view, camera view. We have option first uniform camera option tool, second is orbit. We can create orbit. Here is a zoom trick. Okay, we can simply zoom our camera. Okay, first we can create a low file so we can easily zoom particular camera according to this. Okay, we have first camera zoom option. Second, we can create a panning camera and move your camera anywhere. Okay, third one is orbit. You can also rotate camera according to different view. Okay, like this. Now first one is uniform camera. You can simply click and drag and place your camera anywhere according to this. Okay, simply go to file and full frame. We can easily view our basic option, and we can apply different types of basic option for particular this. Okay, now the basically one option you can apply a particular this. You can also apply different types of view for different types of action. Okay, here is the option text. We can simply create text and use GEHU, caps lock on GEHU. Okay, now go to a frame, then use a new solid for particular this. Okay, select this one, base option. We can simply go to effect. We have other option, right click here and go to create a new element for particular this. Okay, now what we do here, we have lots of options. Select a custom layer. We can manage a layer, first layer, and we can use GEHU for particular this. Okay, go to a scene option, and we can use extrude for particular. When we extrude our object, simply convert to okay. 3D view. We can simply extrude our object perfectly with help of particular this 3D. We can simply increase the size also, so we can view easily. Okay, now go to option. We can here paper option, physical material. Okay, not environment. We can use here physical basic material, and we have different types of material, default material for this 3D text. You can simply double click on it and create and drag and apply for this text. Okay, drag and drop. Now we have option here. We can view our 3D option easily, and we can simply have one basic value. We can manage easy texture with particular this. Okay, here is the option. We can change a lot of things to do with particular help of this. We can increase the bevel size here. We can increase and decrease the numbers of basic extrude values here, like 1, okay, 2 and 3. We have 3 different types of option. We can apply particular all action with help of particular this value. Okay, now here is the path extension. We can also manage a path basic value. Okay, now other option is here. We can easily manage all object according to this. Then go to OK, and Okay, we can place it according to like this. Okay. Now we have a basic 3D option here. First go to and hide a background. We can simply go to our 3D view and simple create a camera, and we can easily manage our text according to this. Okay, we can animate all like camera movement or any other things with help of particular this tool, and simply create a 3D texture 3D text with help of particular one single click. Okay, it's the basically use of element 3D. I hope you guys are understand how to create a basic element option and how to create a 3D element for particular this. We have option to create animation or all these things. We can simply click go to black solid layer, and we can apply like scale value and go to frame and increase the scale value. We can also use a position, and we can also use manage rotation for particular this. Select here and go to a front view. We can simply rotate our object according to. Okay, now here is the option. Okay, I don't need this one. Okay, hide this one. We can simply use zoom your 3D camera 3D view. Okay, you can also copy and create animate your 3D camera option also. I hope you guys are understand how to create, how to install, and how to manage all these things in After Effects, basically Element 3D.